An Advent Devotion, the Do-It-Yourself Kit for the Christmas Crib. This is Lisa Davis. December 15th, Fire. Take care to have the crib of your heart warmed by a cozy fire. Be grateful to God for the love He has shown us in becoming man. Behave with grateful respect toward your parents and relatives. Jesus, how can I return your love? How can I show my gratitude to you? Nota bene. It's been long accepted that Jesus was born at midnight in Bethlehem in the piercing cold, to quote the St. Andrew Novena. We know the location from the historic record of St. Luke that documents the Romans' call for a census to be taken, requiring a certain young couple, descended from the tribe of David, to report to the town of David, Bethlehem, to be counted. But how do we know it was in the piercing cold? Verbal tradition most definitely carried the facts of such an important event from the lips of the Blessed Mother herself, undoubtedly, forward through the centuries. But the first verified written account of Jesus' birth date survives in a mid-4th century Roman almanac that recorded the death date of a bishop who died on the date December 25th, which is marked matter-of-factly Natus Christus in Bethlehem, Judea, the day Christ was born in Bethlehem of Judea. This date is also mentioned as a matter of course by St. Augustine of Hippo in about the year 400. It's been a theory that the date, December 25th, was chosen by the Church to overcome the pagan festival of Saturnalia at the end of December, without regard to the true date of Jesus' birth. But more recent scholarly research lays doubt to that claim. The early Church Fathers were meticulous about recording these kinds of decisions, and in the bulk of the writings of popes, saints, and church commentators through the first millennium, it's clear that no one believed the date was designated by the Church. In fact, until about the 12th century, it was commonly understood that the coincidence of the feast of Saturnalia and the birth of the Savior falling on the same day was a providential sign, a purposeful choice of God's. Men had nothing to do with it. There is little doubt that Jesus was born in midwinter, and so no small part of the penitential experience of St. Joseph and the Blessed Mother's journey and stay in Bethlehem included the struggle against the cold in a stable with a newborn. An archaeologist currently working near Bethlehem describes the weather in December, quote, "It's in the 30s during the day and rains like heck. It's nasty and miserable, and at night it's freezing." So, St. Joseph and the Blessed Mother, the same as the shepherds and anyone else in Bethlehem, would have bundled up in warm clothing and wrapped themselves in blankets. But to keep the stable from being dangerously cold, especially for a brand new baby, St. Joseph would have had to make use of the firewood he'd gone out to collect. Remember, we sacrificed our obedience to help him bring fuel in from the cold on December 11th. Now we help him build a fire by adding the kindling of kindness to our cheerful obedience. Then we generate the heat needed to catch fire to the kindling with the warmth of our gratitude. Our thankful love to our infant Redeemer will kindle a beautiful little fire for our spiritual stable when it's combined with sincere gratitude for our priests and religious, our parents, our teachers, and for all lawful authorities who contribute to our temporal survival. And the bellows that keeps the fire going is our daily show of respect, which is defined in my Catholic faith as our reverence, in particular to our parents because they stand in the place of God, our willing acceptance of their corrections, and our excusing and hiding their faults. No parent is perfect. Consider the fact that even St. Joseph and the Blessed Mother, the most perfect parents that have ever existed, lost track of 12-year-old Jesus in Jerusalem. Again, no parent is perfect. But the duty children owe to love, obey, and respect them is so vital to the order not only of the family but of society that this honor is commanded first in the order of the 10 Commandments after our duty to God, and before any other duty to society and our fellow man. And God so values this honor and respect that he lavishes praise and promises upon children who honor this commandment. We read in Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, "He that honoreth his mother is as one that layeth up a treasure. He that honoreth his father shall have joy in his own children, and in the day of his prayer he shall be heard. He that honoreth his father shall enjoy a long life, and he that obeyeth the father shall be a comfort to his mother. He that feareth the Lord honoreth his parents, and will serve them as his masters that brought him into the world. Honor thy father in work and word and all patience, that a blessing may come upon thee from him, and his blessing may remain in the latter end." End quote. We receive blessing upon blessing, in other words, when we honor and respect our parents and other superiors out of love for God, and we kindle a fire in our spiritual stables to warm the infant Jesus and reflect the glow of his Sacred Heart. Counting down the days now, only 10 to go before Jesus' birthday. Jesus, meek and humble of heart, make my heart like unto thine.